már elmegyek olvasni magam. Nem már 8 egész hónapig. Gondolom, hogy vagyok, van valami fogalmam az egészségük után. Követve a rozsdadiket, és írott kávét, egyszerűen nem semmi. Egy mondják hasváját, tapasztalat, 3 percig, és végül a hasvár akkora volt, hogy nem hónapot lehetőség, vagyis szar volt benne.
Szegény.
Hogy mi van? A tünetek már 8 hónapig fennálltak, amikor egy nap, ahogy ismét erőködött a vécén, egy furcsa, pukkanó hangot hallott, hatalmas fájdalmat érzett, majd észrevette, hogy vérzik. Amikor jobban megvizsgálta a testét, hátborzolható, igen, ez a erőködés közben olyan érzés volt, hogy valamit kinyomtam volna. Arra gondoltam, hogy milyen lehet a szülés. Értem, valami letöröltünk, és kért láttam. Viszont legugoltam, csináltam egy fotót, és láttam, hogy a belső részeim kifordultak. Kiszarta a belény. És a fiatal azon a sürgősségére rohadt, ahol végvér előeséssel diagnosztizálták, majd altatásban helyrehozták a problémát, és a belei tartalmát is eltávolították szegényen. Az állórizma azonban nem volt képes megfelelően működni, és a fotodetekciót próbáltak korrigálni, ám sikertelenül. A legnagyobb ijegységgel úgy emberek azt gondolhatják, hogy ezt a rómazsákot abszolút a fordulás előtti okát, hogy ilyen sikerült megvezetni nálam. Lacsika fog szarni most hónapokig. Egy fiatal nő esetében ez elég kellemetlen élmény lehet.
Lehet, hogy az élete végéig.
Nem tudom lenni mit. Kiszarta a beleit!
Ha sztumazsákot kap, akkor azt már nem fogják már csak úgy eltávolítani.
Kiadott a hideg faszakot gondolomtól. Lemész a WC-re.
Erőlködik és egy kukkorás.
Kiszarod az egész feledet.
Valami elszakadt benned és igen.
Fel sem merek állni a WC-ről, mert fölkívok valaki vigyen. Én nem merek találni a WC-ről. Hát itt lóg a belem a seggemből.
Biztos járt már orvosnál már előtte is.
No.
Mondjuk azt nem írják, de nem tudom elképzelni, hogy nem ment orvoshoz. Bérenyhesség, vagy nem tudom mi az, hogy volt lehetett nála.
I bet we could fish here.
Második héten voltál.
Sporting stone
Nekem
activated.
végül a hashajtó azért segített.
Már végigmentünk mindenhol, háztra, mindenféle házi, meg természetes, meg orvos. Azt mondom, hogy szoruljuk, gyógyszer nélkül megküzdendek.
Szóval akkor is már beteg Szabin
It's
voltam.
time to play. If you dare.
Igen, elég
May
szarul voltam.
destiny guide you.
Azóta sem tudom, hogy az mitől volt akkor. Rossz étrend? Nem tudom.
Mert teljesen hirtelen jött, értetlen jött.
Incorrect. Next. Incorrect. Next. Well done. Well done.
Yellow.
Oh, no. Our game is done. May destiny guide you.
Ezeket nem olvasom fel. Olvasd el, ha akarod.
Mi?
Nem olvasom fel őket,
Well
olvasd el, ha akarod.
done.
Menj sajnó.
Aj!
Oh, next. Incorrect. Have you got it? Oh, incorrect. Next. Our game. Then. Incorrect. Correct. Have you got it?
Nem.
Incorrect.
Nem tudtam. Nem emlékeztem erre már.
Next.
Igen.
Next. Our game. May destiny guide you. Well done. Have you got it? Oh. Have you got it? Incorrect. Have you got it? Oh. Oh. Have you got it? Correct. Have you got it? Our game is done. Then we'll begin. Correct. Have you got it? Oh.
Yeah,
Incorrect.
Hey,
Well done. Next. Correct. Have you got it?
Nem.
Incorrect.
Ja, most már mondod, igen, vicceltem is vele. Jó, okos.
Correct.
Melyik volt? Az.
Well done. Have you got it? Well done. Correct. Next. Correct. Clever soul. Oh, why don't we continue? Our game is done.
Nem baj,
Well
akkor
done
10
on
megvan.
those
Megcsináltam a
answers.
brutált.
Could this failure too be fate? May destiny guide you. Correct. Correct. Next. Correct. Next. Oh. Next. Correct. Next. Oh. Correct. Correct. Next. Incorrect.
Creepy snowships leader. The boss.
Next. Well done. Next. Clever soul. Oh, why don't we continue? Oh. Have you got it? Well done. Next. Correct. Very well. You pass. A fine show of knowledge. Farewell. I await your next visit.
Ez is Daydreamnek számított? Oké.
Kezdődik, mondtam, hogy lesz ilyen.
Mi?
Egy rakói rádió. Azt a 70%-át, nem azt mondjuk, hogy Oival irányítanak
Az képest, hogy csak kísérletezek vele, azért bátran küldözgetik el az embereket akkor.
nem azt mondom, hogy ugye hány ember.
Ha kísérletezel.
Rátérsz erre. Ki akarod próbálni.
Igen, ez a... Itt már félrebeszélek akkor, akkor ők...
Ilyen sem lesz, mert csak segít az emberi munkát. Látom.
Now then.
Néhány ember...
Mondanak a néhány műsorvezetőnek is, hogy rakóban.
Igen, őket kibaszták. Nem más munkát találtak neki.
Now then.
Mi?
Abban gondolom már ideje lehet vásárolni, hogy ott van is tegukkal, Insight-nek is olyan szakácskönyvei kerültek sorra a kategóriában, 17 könyv digitális változatát veheted meg, és 16,23 euróért. Ezek ilyen szakácskönyvek. Pókemberes, Pixaros, Titanicos, Jégvarázsos, Star Wars-os, Disney-s, stb. Marvel-es, TLoH, és tudom én ilyen Pixaros szakácskönyvek. Azokból a játékokból, filmekből, sztoriból, szériákból, kisített kajákkal. A legérdekesebb az, hogy Titanicos, ami nyilván nem a film végét ragadja meg, egy panasz lenne, hanem a kor receptjeiből válogat előételekkel, desztertekkel és koktélokkal. Ilyen fantázia nevek lényegében.
De múlt évszázadi receptek.
Egy euróra egyébként 2 könyvet kapsz. Tabletedre. Így nyározni őket. 16 euró biztos. Nem rossz.
Olyan 6000? Olyan 5-6 ezer akkor. Ha?
Okay.
Hát igen.
Connecting to Reverie Garden database.
Star Wars Ultimate Kumpuk király lehet. Tim Burton-öst, azt leszarom. Spider-Man Official Kumpuk, az nem tudom, hogy most az még New York-i kajákat fog szedni.
Kis Halloween-es a Tim Burton-ös akkor.
Disney Cooking with Magic, Century of Recipes, 100 éves receptek. Pixar Official Kumpuk is érdekes lehet. Frozen, nem tudom, hogy jeges finomságok. Ami még itt, nekem tetszik így elsőre a TLoH, a Titanicos, a Star Wars-os, az is egy érdekes. Az Encanto is érdekes lehet, de azt nem csak, nem tudom. De azt szerintem...
Ez igen spanyolos.
Spanyolos recepteket.
Ez brazilos.
Van még egy csomó Star Wars, nem lényeges. Tudom is, mexikói kaják lesznek.
Azért Havajon játszódik. Igen.
Hát nem minden fotó lesz, de a Star Wars biztos munkál, meg a Disney Cooking with Magic szerintem az megint lesz. Halloween is érdekes, és évente egyszer. Egy euróért, egy kivasztunk. Egy 9 euróért a Star Wars is a legtépéjük van. 16,23 van. Ha 1 eurót fizetsz, kapsz 2 könyvet egyébként, egy Disney Streams, meg Disney Stacks. 1 euró. 9 euróért már kapsz 6 könyvet.
De nyilván látom, elfogadnak több pénzt is.
Ez jótékonyságnak, hogy ez a két amúgy folyik.
Aha.
13 napig van, amit akció szokta, és érted vele.
A kukó, az a mexikóias.
Van mindenféle, de ékelők egy angol nyelvű lesz, de fel tudod találni magad benne szerintem. Ha érdekel, mint szemében nincs. Adtam ezt a...
Húzzam meg az olyan skandináv, norvég ihletésűek lehetnek akkor, csak ilyen Disney-s díszítéssel. Igen, mert abból a kultúravilágból vették azt a Frozen történetet.
Technikailag meg, mert az összes könyvérték ott van 100 pontot.
Akkor ezt ilyen ajándékba venném meg. Öt kategória, igen.
Évnapjára.
Hát, ja.
November. Szikkek kb. Ilyet
Hát, easy. Nem láttam
de ott van a 10-valahány napos a szágódik.
The offer ends in 13 days. Wow. Igen, kb. November 10. Most is épp eleget adtam ki. Rakolok rajta. Ezt nézzem, egy ilyen Daydream-et. Végül is lehet. Nem néztem végre.
Mit? A fűzben van. Jól láttam. Nem, akkor szóljál, mert meglepődök el is. hirtelen nem tudom, hogy hogyan menjünk tovább a beszélgetésben.
Oh.
Rendering browsing interface.
Től a kínai Deep Blue Aerospace vállalattal minden tervek szerint megy, űrturistákat kezdenek szállítani egy ára, eddig úgy tippelik, kb. 78 millió forintnyi összeg lesz.
Te jó Isten.
Hát kivisznek az űrbe, meg visszahoznak.
De akkor is. 78 millióból gondolj, mennyi mindent vehetnénk most.
Hogy az út magába foglalja a súlytalanság megtapasztalását, igen, és a Föld megfigyelését a világűrből.
Ez még nem az átlagembernek lesz egyelőre.
Körülbelül 10-12 perc lesz egyébként az út. Indulástól landolásig. 12 perc.
78 millió forintért.
Kirepülni a világűrbe, kivisztek. Kattinthatok 2-3 képet, már visszafelé jövök közben.
Igen.
És 78 millió forint szavasz.
Hát ez igen.
Jó, hát nyilván most, ha kimegyek az űrbe, nem számítok arra, hogy olcsó az út.
De akkor már egy...
Ez egy őrült összeg, de
Igen.
nyilván...
Meg akkor már lebeghetnénk kint egy kicsit ott a...
Lebegni fogsz, mert súlytalanságban.
De akkor ez csak 12 percre egy... Nem tudom, valamelyik hagyjanak kint azért.
Hadd legyek már a levegőbe. Hol sietünk?
Nem?
Nem csak ez a cég, egy másik kínai cég is megy az űrbe utána, abban az időben. Legalább 2 cég lesz, de akkor több is lesz. Még tesztelgetnék a járműveket, mert nem kéne úgy járni, mint mondjuk a titanikos hajóval. Ha már választani kell, hogy roppanjak össze egy milliszek alatt, vagy dögöljek meg itt a világűrbe, szép lassan fulladjak meg, és lebegyek a semmi közepén.
Nem tudom, hogy...
Nem tudom, melyik a jobb érzés, inkább roppanjak össze.
Nem biztos, hogy szépen lassan megfullasz, lehet, hogy mit tudom én, attól függ, hol vagy. Hogy a napsugárzás közvetlen útjában vagy mit tudom én.
Tény, hogy az égető szorú élmény lesz, az biztos vagyok, hogy kimész a világűrbe.
Igen, meg égáltad a földet.
Nézed fent a bolygóra, amin élsz, az egy olyan, nem tudom, nem megváltoztatja a gondolkodásmódodat, tehát teljesen más élmény, nem lehet azt leírni.
Nyilván, már csak így elképzelve, és így ez a...
A képekkel látom, akkor is úgy érzed azt, hogy ezt
Ez súlyát.
Tényleg is nem lehet volna valóságot. Nem lehet megmásítani, de egy olyan élmény, nem tudjuk hajlani belőle. Elhiszem, hogy különleges élmény lenne. De nem 78 millió nem azt mondom, legyen mondjuk annyi, mint mondjuk egy vagy egy olcsó piackapatos repülőjárat.
Oké, értem, igen, de...
Ha nem is igaz átmegyek egy ilyen millió forintra, akkor idő után nincs elkapom.
Akkor össze tudom gyűjteni.
Mondjuk 2035-36 környékén, esetleg azt mondjuk, hogy legyen. Mondjuk a 40. születésnapunkon azt mondjuk, hogy na, menjünk.
Igen, ez 78 millió.
Készülünk rá 5 évig.
Egy lakás árát nem tudom, hogy nem, hogy még hogy arra összegyűjtsem akkor, hogy hogy a világűrbe kiruccanjak. Életemben nem fogok annyit összeszedni, ha csak nem nyerek valahol. Jelenleg a pénzem nem a 80%-át teszem el.
Jó, de mondom, hogyha úgy lenne.
Igen. Esetleg. Ha tudnám úgy így csinálni, de...
Évi el tudsz tenni mondjuk egy 6 millió forintot, költöd a futához kötte, akkor 2 évente van 10 milliód, akkor ugyebár 10 év múlva már van 50 milliód, akkor 15 év múlva már majdnem megvan. 20 év után összejön rá, akkor úgy, hogy még marad is. De akkor 20 évig úgy spóroltál, hogy már gyűlöd az egész életedet. Gyűlölsz mindent és mindenkit, zsémes ember vagy.
Azt, hogy ütöttem annyit, akkor már nem akarok kimenni a világűrbe, hanem inkább valami mást akarok venni magamnak, akkor valami hosszabb távú dolgot.
Nem pedig egy 12
Perces útra. Igen.
12 perc, csak visszajössz, kijössz a űrhajóból. Ez volt 20 év.
Ha azt, hogy ütök 80 milliót, az valószínűleg nem egy 12 perces élményre fogom költeni.
Akkor majd nem jössz haza.
Akkor már kiugrom ott nem tudom. Sőt,
amikor kint lebegtek, te kiosonsz.
nem tudom, igen. Akkor egyébként a 78 milliója már egy űrsírtát is szervezhetnének bele.
Van.
Egyébként.
Sétálsz a rohadt életben.
És akkor én elvágom a kis kábelemet valahogy, és akkor ott maradok.
Integetsz, hogy szevasztok!
78 millióért egy puccos módon halok meg.
Évben terülünk, nem fogok visszajönni.
Na, rád vártam, hogy nézhessem. Hát mert Daydreambe nézek videó. It looks like most of the problems have been addressed. The combat data from the last test proved useful then. Very, I owe the team a lot. The Orbital Gear 3 is officially complete. Then you get a passing grade, I suppose. So, what next? Oh, I haven't given that much thought, actually. Which means... What is it? No questions. Huh? But then how? Oh, you want me to figure that part out. There is no rush on your findings, nor is there a need to provide periodic updates. You are free to proceed however you wish. Is there something else? No. It's just, you seem to be so swamped with work lately that I was wondering if I could help lighten the load.
That's what I'm here for! What?
There you are, Professor Russell.
Long time no see, Professor Schmidt, and thank you for keeping a watchful eye over my Tita.
Mom, why are you here? Why are all of you here?
Sorry to drop in, Tita. We were just escorting your mom.
Nagy kíséret kell Dr. Russellnek.
And I'm here on a job. A very troublesome job, as it so happens.
How so?
That can wait. There's something much more important here than work. And that's you, my baby's breath bundle of cuteness. Oh, your mommy has missed you.
Baby's breath bundle of cuteness.
Mom?
And you've only gotten cuter. Oh, I can't believe it. It's a scientific marvel. They gotta have laws against going over cute capacity because I just can't take it.
Stop it, Mom! Everyone is watching!
Let 'em. I get to hug and kiss and love on my favorite little girl. My Tita tank's been running on empty for months.
Professor?
Just let her get it out of her system.
Poor Tita. Please. This is so embarrassing.
If you're going to fritter away my time, do it where I can't see it.
I'm sorry.
My apologies. I sometimes forget that my enthusiasm could give a man with already one foot in his grave a heart attack.
There you are with that cheek. I would assume you were the child if I didn't know that was your daughter standing next to you.
Why, thank you. My imagination is as rich as a child's. A good thing, too, since my partner now is a senile old fart whose last good idea may have predated our concept of time.
Senile fart. Szerűs öreg fiú. Ez valakire ír mondani. Pont, de nem egy szerűs öreg fiú.
The nerve.
I can't tell if they hate each other or if this is just their thing.
Ennyi. Úgy is a szóra van, hogy te egy szerűs öreg fiú vagy.
I'm leaning toward the latter.
She's the only engineer I know who can have at it with the professor.
Probably because she's gonna be him in 30 years. Unlike her old man who just loves throwing whatever shit he can find together, these two develop tech with specific goals in mind. They also don't mind throwing everyone else under the bus if it means meeting those goals.
Hey, Red! I got ears.
So, the job?
Right. Time to get down to business.
So you're forming a team to handle problems the Black Workshop left behind?
In short, yes. The workshops left scars all across the land. Their weapons, autonomous and otherwise, are on the black market. It could be people are scavenging for remnants of them.
However they're going about it, it's gonna be a problem in time. The guild's on full alert.
That sounds rough. No wonder you're here.
I came here as a representative of ZCF after receiving a formal request from the Imperial government.
Professors Schmidt and Russell are acting as the linchpins of the team. I'm here since I was connected to the workshop. And the guild is working with us as a safety measure. All of this is being coordinated via the Reinford Company. We'll be investigating old sites while figuring out what to do with the weapons we find in said sites.
I see. I'm surprised you agreed to help, Professor.
I don't see it as helping. I couldn't care less what the government or the guild wants. All I want is the data the Black Workshop left behind.
Yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on it all.
You two have a one-track mind. Do you think I could be a part of the team? I'd love to be of some help.
Well,
You don't have to do a thing, Tita.
But...
I did say this job is troublesome, but as you can see, we have more than enough people to go around. And I didn't come all this way for nothing.
We don't even have to worry about funding, since RF and the government's footing the bill.
Father was such a large part of this that my mother and I are by default. If it takes all of Reinford's resources to put an end to it, then that's just what we'll have to do.
And if anybody tries to get rough, they got the bracers to let them know what's what.
I mean, I was never going to worry about that. I know you guys are there.
Then you know we're all set. The best thing you can do right now is focus on school.
But what about you? You're in school too.
I sure am. Dean Collins allowed this as part of extracurricular activities.
I might even present a new thesis based on my findings.
So why can't I do what you're doing?
There's nothing you can do for this team. Why not make sure Makarov's damn niece doesn't set fire to the building while I'm out?
Oh, Professor, I know Mint can be a lot, but even she wouldn't...
Whoa! That wrench went flying! Huh? How did it get caught in the vent? Whoa! It caught on fire! This place is about to go up in smoke!
I'm on my way.
Daydream Project Orbal Gear 4 Part 1. Jó. So we'll be hanging out in the Empire for a little while. How long exactly? This particular problem's pretty broad, so we're thinking it will take about 4 months or so. That long? Dan and that maniac should be able to hold down the fort just fine. I've got some things that need taking care of as soon as I'm back, but who could resist all this workshop business? Are you sure there isn't anything I can do to help? It's fine. Don't worry, my little angel. The schedule itself isn't pretty packed, to be honest. Most of our time will be spent on data analysis. Yep, and if anything decides to get in our way, we give them a real smackdown and settle things in a jiffy. So don't stress, okay? If you say so. And if push comes to shove, I can always sacrifice this guy here. I don't mind. Just kidding. Bullshit. Oh, Agatha, you silly stupid man. Why would I have to resort to sacrificing you when there are so many other fun ways to use a pack mule over the next 4 months? Fun, huh? You can lay off the murderous intent anytime now. Oh, it'll be fun, alright. Fun for me. Agatha stuck looking over his shoulder for the rest of his days. It's like her obsession with Agatha has gone into overdrive after he and Tita went to the Empire. You do live a life of suffering, don't you? Normal person would have killed over by now. Must be the A ranker in you. Can you not sound so impressed? What got you so giggly? Just seeing us all together like this brings me back home is all. Home will always be there for you when you're ready for it. And since there are more or less... And since things are more or less back to normal, how do you like your school, Tita? The press couldn't stop talking about tours during the war, especially your instructors. Well, everyone's really nice. There's lots of funny and interesting people around here. I was a little afraid when I first came here, but now I feel totally fine. That's good, huh? Sounds like you've made some wonderful memories. Yeah. So make sure you give them a proper goodbye so you don't sour those fond memories. Huh? Don't worry, once you're settled, you can invite all your friends to come see you in Liber. Come to think of it, I need to carve out some time in my schedule to talk this out with your instructors. Wait a second, Mom, what are you talking about? Why would I need to say goodbye? I'm not just here on a job, Tita. I'm here to take you back home. What? Why? This is all so out of nowhere. Not as much as you think. I heard that the branch campus stood in opposition to the government during the war. You think I'd leave my daughter in such a dangerous place after hearing that? There was a good reason behind that. We were just trying to... The reason isn't the point. You were caught and put under house arrest for a while, weren't you? Sure, but it all worked out. And if it hadn't, all it would have taken was a single small mistake and I might have never seen my little girl again. I still can bear the thought even now. Mom, I know you might hate me for taking you back, but I can't handle that. I can't handle losing you. But I want to stay here a little longer. Come on, Erika, she's been working her ass off over her... Zip it, Agatha. If you'd protected her like you were supposed to, she wouldn't have been in danger in the first place. Who was it who was so cocky when he said he'd keep her safe the day he left, huh? Was it certainly not you? Don't blame Agatha for this. No one could have predicted what happened, and I just didn't have the experience to... Ah, she's right. If I'd done my job, I wouldn't have been in half the trouble you were in. I got nothing to defend myself with. Still, with that said, let me ask you this. I know you want to stay here after all that's happened. Well, I'm still in the middle of classes. It'll be another year until I graduate. That doesn't matter. You don't care? As much as I care about the real reason you came to Erabonia. I want to study under Professor Schmidt and complete the Orbital Gear 3. And since Esther and Joshua couldn't come here before, I figured I could be the one to help Olivier out. Now, those answers matter. I read your report. I think you did amazing work on the Orbital Gear 3, which of course my daughter would. Prince Oliver is safe and your friends can now enter the country with no problem. From where I'm sitting, you've already gotten everything you could want out of Erabonia. And you put it like that, maybe, but... Did all of you know Mom came here to take me home? Yes, we did. We tried convincing her otherwise. You sure you want to reconsider? I think you know what I'll say to that, Estelle. But Tita really likes it here. What's the harm in letting her enjoy it while she's still in school? She likes being at home too, and there's nothing she couldn't learn in Libel that she'd learn in Erabonia. That means it's time for her to come back home. That's not true! Am I really wrong? I think so. If I can keep producing results, then that proves there's more I could stand to learn here, right? I suppose. The logic certainly sound enough. You'll be here for a while, so I see no reason not to entertain the idea. We all have plenty of time to wait for her to produce results. We'll be operating out of the branch campus since it's where Professor Schmidt is staying. I highly doubt Tita will be in any danger between now and when we leave. No way she would. Fine. Really? Yes, really, but on two conditions. First, you must produce results that can convince me within 4 months. Second, after that, you must clear a test of my choosing. If you can fulfill those 2 conditions, I'll let you stay at Thor's till graduation. Fair? Fair. Alright, it's live or death here, so let's kick off our first official meetup for Project Orbital Gear 4. Mint, it's not that big a deal, we're just brainstorming. You say that, but if your mom isn't happy with what we come up with, then she's gonna pull you from the branch campus. I know. So it is life or death. There's no such thing as going overboard today, because we're as on board can be. We need every resource the engineering team here can get their hands on, so let's rock this out. Aye, Lassie. You don't plan on skimping if you're a steak. That's so sweet. Okay, so I do have to help my uncle with his project, so I won't be able to help all the time. Sorry. Can they say we're gonna be much help either. We might have some trouble following along when it comes to the more complex aspects of this project. That's perfectly okay, just having you here means the world to me. And I've got to be the one to handle most of it. If I hand too much over, then it's like I've lost the point of it being given to me. You're so nice. That's the spirit. Forget everything else. We're here for you, 100%. And let's do this. Thank you, guys. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's really kick off our first official meetup for Project Orbital Gear 4. Yeah, I keep saying first. So how many more meetings they get planned with this project? 0. We only got 4 months. If we don't figure out what we need to do right now, we're gonna be screwed on time. Why call it the first? It felt cool, you know. I was going with it. So Tita, number 4, eh? We just finished developing the Orbital Gear 3, right? It can be easy trying to one-up yourself so soon. You're going to convince the professor to let you stay. Shouldn't you go with less of a challenge? No, it has to be this. My mom designed the first Orbital Gear. If I really want her to recognize my skills, then improving the very thing she started is the way to go. I got you now, makes sense. Then you won't have another word from us. So where do we start? Do we have a concept in mind for Little Baby 4 that's better than Big Daddy 3? Little Baby 4, Big Daddy 3. It's a wee word in that little logging stuff. Trying to understand it'll just be your own hearing. That's what I'm stuck on right now. Everyone's helped turn the Orbital Gear 3 into something with incredible specs. Surpassing that is going to require some major overhaul. Don't even know where to start. It'll put a damper on things, yeah. Well, what can be the previous models do? What can we add? There's got to be something. You know, I felt my heart skip a beat when I first saw a Panzer soldier flying around. What about that? Flying? Yeah, that would. Any more faces and I think I was going through a through pixelless stereoscope. Can't even tell if you like the idea or not. I like the direction, but we wouldn't be the first to do it. The Orbital Gear is a Russell thing, isn't it? It is, but 2 years ago, ZCF and the Epstein Foundation joined developed something called the Eidolon Gear. It's like a sister weapon to the Orbital Gear. Oh, like Alyssa's EXA? Yeah. But 3 companies were involved with the EXA, whereas the Eidolon Gear mostly has foundation tech to make it stand out. I'm almost certain it was capable of manned flight. Wow, and that's something. There's a reason the 3 didn't incorporate it if the technology is already out there. But to be honest, it's because I just don't know a whole lot about the Eidolon Gear. It's an easy fix, all we gotta do is ask. Understand, I'll ask for any questions you have. Thank you so much, Theo. No need to thank me, ZCF helped make it happen, so it's the least I can do to share. Start the Eidolon Gear did achieve flight to some degree, but it was far from perfect. What happened? 2 things, performance and operational time. It's possible to fly with a pilot in the seat, but add another crew and performance drops dramatically. Also significantly reduces how long it can operate. It isn't designed for multi-purpose work for long periods. Forget flight combat. Let's see, the Orbital Gear 3 solved the operational time issue, and it adapted well to suit its pilot's needs on the spot. Another thing is that the Eidolon Gear can't function without first linking with the Aeon system. It was a progressive machine for its time, but it also came with some very big limitations. So it had some incredible stuff to it, but it lacked the versatility of the 3. Then adding a flight function to the 3 wouldn't be such a bad idea at all. Not bad. You're brilliant is what? Sounds like it would work much better than anything that's come before it, yeah. It's not like we can just slap it on, right? It's only got so much heft, and it's not like we can apply some kind of booster like with the Panzer Soldats. It will only be easy wearing around tight turns with how it's built too. Not easy isn't the same as impossible, so no matter how hard it is, I'm going to make it happen. Ooh, you're all kinds of inspired. We may have some materials that could help, so I'll pull the team together and send them to you in a bit. Thank you. Thanks to your input, we now have a plan, and this one is sure to make Mom see what I'm made of. One month later. How's progress going? We brought snacks. Oh, hi Sandy. Hi Freddy. You look like you've seen better days. There's nothing Freddy's fighting formula can't fix. Go on, give it a bite. What's in it? Special blend of 7 kinds of bugs that help fight fatigue. It's bitter, it's so bitter! What is this deep, rich aftertaste? Like I'm being swaddled in a warm blanket of pure energy. Mácsítsunk csak azon, hogy mennyi bogarat kevert össze. Jó. Phew, I feel like a whole new Tita now. Nothing beats a second wind, right? More like nothing beats whatever it is you just gave me. I've got some sandwiches too if you're hungry. I'd love some, Sandy, and thanks a bunch, Freddy. No thanks needed. Anything for a cooking club, comrade. Right, I haven't been able to drop by at the club at all lately. Please, if anything, we wish we could do more for you. We're in your corner, Tita. Next year won't be the same if you aren't there to cook with us. I really want to stay too. So far, so good on the plan then, I hope. Well, going by how out of it you were, I'm guessing not. I made prototype after prototype, but none of them quite make the cut in terms of specs. I feel bad since everyone's going out of their way to help, but to be honest, I'm stunned. Have you tried asking Professor Schmidt? I don't know, might just glare at her before brushing her off. I know he's a little scary up front, but I think he'd still give me a hint if I asked. It's just that I don't want him to. My friend's helping me out is one thing, but he's a professor. This whole thing moves forward based on the input of someone whose mom's equal, and is it really my project anymore? That's a valid point, sure. And that means your roadblock's not going anywhere. So when I hit a wall on something, I do something else to take my mind off it. Oh, you know, I do that too. If I'm stuck on cooking, I like to go out hunting. Wanna take a run through the mountains? I'll pass on the mountains, but I like the direction this is going. Actually, I haven't analyzed the device Professor Schmidt gave me yet. I think I start there. Who knows, maybe I can even solve it if I pull another all-nighter. Not sure that's going to help. What? Sure it is. Different strokes, Sandy. Do what makes you tick tock. As long as you don't overdo it anyway. Thanks you too. És ez is egy két részes történet.
Az első felénél vagy.
Ez a part 1. És a part 2 az egy külön daydream. What's up with this reaction? Is this some sort of gravitational engine? Oh, it's so small. I don't think of any practical use for this. At the top of my head. Good prototype. I think I get why the professor gave this to me now. Yeah, now here. Professor Schmidt, do you have a moment? Only just keep it brief. It's about the device you gave me. I thought I told you there wasn't a need for periodic updates. It's not that, I just wanted to confirm something about how it's used. Is whatever you want with it. Huh? Do whatever you want. Now, no more questions. And I will. Thank you, Professor. See you later. Two months later. North Langadok Canyon Road. Okay, it's time for the final operational trial. I guess it'll have to be. You've only got 2 days until you present your findings to Erika. You ought to be proud of how far you've come. Maybe. I never dreamed the unit the professor gave me would turn out to be a new gravitational engine. The internals were really unique, so it took lots of tweaking to make it work. But after fitting it to this prototype, I couldn't believe the kind of results I was getting. So that set the direction I needed to follow. After that, new ideas just kept coming and the prototype was done before I knew it. I've done a few flight tests and made improvements after each, and now... What is it, Agate? Nothing, I just like how passionate you are. Sometimes I just get the fire in me and I can't stop yammering. Anyway, thanks for coming with me today. I can let you come all the way out here alone. Why did you pick a spot in the middle of nowhere like this anyway? This is my last chance to collect data, so I wanted to make the most of it. Nobody comes here and the elevation is naturally uneven. It's just perfect for flying around. Makes sense. Well, go wild. I'll be here watching you the whole way, so let me know if you need anything. Okay, I'm gonna get started. But I finished the test course now. Good stuff. Here are all the numbers you wanted. No idea if they're good or not. Look like you were flying pretty well to me though. Oh, this is a big success. Huge! I was bound to be satisfied by numbers like this. Have some. Just all that's left for Mama Bear to go over it with a fine-tooth comb. Sounds like you've got it in the bag. Thanks so much for all the help, Agate. Maybe it's a bit premature to be seeing this before Mom gives the key, but I'm gonna need more of that while I'm at the academy. Yeah, I got you. The gear's still understaffed in the Empire, so I wasn't planning on heading on home anytime soon. Coming to check on you every so often's easy enough. Yay! Something up with that airship? Could be some kind of mechanical failure. The pilot can't ascend, it's going to crash into the mountain. That's not good. Good thing I have this unit. I'm going to go and help. Hit off! Flight split. Someone in there hear me? Who are you? There's no time to explain, just I do what I can. Let me somehow. Full power! Ah, this isn't enough. Releasing output limiter.
Please, just a bit more. I did it. Now I just need to get back to Huh? Don't tell me it overheated.
No.
Huh? Agate!
You okay, Tita?
By the skin of my teeth, but yeah, I'm okay.
I can't take my eyes off of you for a second now, can I? Nothing but trouble, I swear.
I'm so sorry. If I hadn't run off like that on my own...
I'm teasing. You got nothing to apologize for. You probably saved the lives of everyone on that airship. You did the right thing, Tita.
You mean it?
Still, you might be safe.
But we can't say the same for the Orbital Gear 4, huh?
The two eventually descended to the bottom of the canyon and recovered the Orbital Gear 4's wreckage. Fortunately, it was clear that the few days wouldn't be enough to fix it, and peculiarly, the new engine fitted within was nowhere to be found. In the end, Tita returned to the branch campus in low spirits, Agatha gently patting her on the back in an effort to cheer her up. Ellopták a értékes motort.
Na hát. Az első rész volt. Jó, 5 évnek keresztül. Olyan szintje.
Tudom, üres Shootbreaker 4. Csomó karakter.
Kellene kicsit. Még így ezt meg a hiányzó szerep. Az is lehet, hogy nem sokat fogsz elhagyni elhoztani.
Gustav? A good friend, Gustav joins the meetup to discuss the Orbital Gear 4 groups to do whatever he can to help Tita. Pablo, engineering bro. Pablo joins the meetup to discuss the Orbital Gear 4. He's eager to put his engineering skills to work if it means helping Tita. Mint, dev meetup. Mint heads the meetup to discuss the Orbital Gear 4. As a senior engineer, she is eager to do whatever it takes to keep Tita around.
Millennial Trove activated. Connecting to Reverie Garden database.
Szóval elfáradtam, mi vagy meg. Szóval elfáradtam. Tényleg a játékot.